I'm Henry Bierman from TorchSA, and I've got a quick question for you. Who likes Armalite rifles? Or is the question rather, who does not like them? So today we've got a demo Armalite rifle here, AR, or as they call it in slang, AR. So on this rifle we actually mounted a forehand grip with lighting capability. So on this is called the VGLmini from Siriustac, which I'm about to show you right now. But the idea you've got here is basically that it can act as a forehand grip, quite sturdy, and you can you fasten it here with a Picatinny mount. So let me put this bad boy down and show you in detail what is this light exactly. So the VGL, there's two models. You get the VGL and also the VGC. VGL and VGC. Here's the boxes. So one is with a laser and one is without a laser. Easy to guess. So power on this light, the VGL, let's first look at the VGL. So on this VGL, this thing boosts 2000 lumens and it's got a 300 meter throw on this. So the construction of this is quite sturdy. You've got your button at the back for activation. So if you hold it like this, it's easy to activate. I'll show you the modes quite shortly, and that's what it looks like. There's a USB port for charging, a double LED beam to produce the 2000 lumens, and then you've got your fastening screw here. So as you turn it, you can see you can actually adjust it here. So want to put it onto your rifle, and then you just clamp down on it and you can tighten it real well. This is made of anodized military spec aluminium. So there's your VGL. That's the VGLmini USB port again, double LEDs, fastening screw, and your activation button. Then at the bottom is your battery cap, which you just unscrew. And quite amazingly, inside this battery cap, you've got a 18650 battery with 3600 milliamp. So these guys didn't hold back by adding a small low capacity battery. You've got a 3600 milliamp battery in here, which is of course easily replaceable by the user. So how does this work? There you charge it, simple. There you activate it, simple. But on activation there is a few more modes that's worth mentioning. So to activate it, if you press this button, it will switch on. There you can see there's a little battery light showing me the battery is charged. It's currently on full power. Quite amazingly, this light has got a dual LED construction set up here. But if you look at this beam, look how perfectly they've managed to pair these two LED lights. You don't see two beams, but it's actually two beams. You can't see it. From here you can see it's a single beam, and this thing is 2000 lumens, 300 meter throw. So as you know already, rule of thumb, you take maximum throw, that's maximum travel distance of the light, you divide it by 3, then you've got an accurate distance where you will be able to identify a dog from a jackal. So it's easy math. 300 meters divided by 3 is ding ding 100 meters. So at 100 meters you will be able to identify a dog from a jackal. So the question is, how far would you like to shoot with your AR? Is 100 meters more than enough? At least with 100 meters you will be able to identify what's behind your target, and you will be able to light up your target quite well. So back to the UI, the user interface. Once you press the button, you activate it like that. If you keep this button pressed, not just click on, click off, keep it in, you've got momentary. If I release it, it's off. If I switch this on like this, and I keep this button in, I will go through low, medium, and high. You can see low, oh, there's medium, it's medium, low, and then high. So now what's nice about this, there I've got it on low mode. Let me rather put it on medium, it's more visible for the camera. There it's on medium mode. If I switch this off and on again, it will memorize the mode where you left it. So if your plan with your AR is for self-defense and you don't need full power on it, you don't need 2000 lumens, you adjust it down to medium mode, switch it off, and it will memorize that mode. If you want strobe, a quick double press will give you strobe. Nice disco mode. Might be the last mode you attack, last light your attacker might see. So that's disco mode or strobe mode. Disorientation. We get the question quite often, why would you want to use strobe mode instead of constant light? It's basically personal choice, my opinion. Strobe is nice for disorientation. So if you switch it on strobe mode and the person is aiming at you, you should be able to disorientate it. But in the same breath, if you switch this light on full power, even medium is quite bright, and you shine at full power in someone's eyes, he's busy taking your TV and it's full power light on it, it's gonna be a very uncomfortable situation for him, because he won't be able to see what's behind the light. He's gonna see he's got quite a bit of trouble coming his way, but he's not gonna see past that light. So you're actually gonna have a wall of light blocking his vision, because he's gonna scratch around in the dark. He's not gonna switch on your house lights, and you're gonna come out with this light blinding him, and bad things will happen to him. So to give you an idea with this mode, low, medium, high. On high mode, you've got 2000 lumens. On medium, you've got 500 lumens, and low light is 100 lumens. So your output on these lights at 2000 lumens, you've got 1.5 hour battery life on it. On medium, it's 3.5 hours, and on low light, it's 21 hours. So on this light, as per Siriustac, this light does not have a step down. So it's going to stay on that mode full power as long as possible, as long as the battery can sustain it. So that's basically the VGL. VGL is light only, so you've only got a white light here. So let's look at the VGC, because there's two of them. You can see they basically almost the same. There's the adjustment screw, except for the back. So let's look at this back here. I love the settings on this light. So here you can see there's your switch, and then there you've got a little adjuster. So how does this work? Let's switch it on. There you've got full power. This is definitely full power. It's quite blinding here. Then you've got this switch here. If you turn it, you've got light, white light with laser. It's not possible to see the laser now on camera. And if I adjust it one more here, let me just do like this, if the camera will focus. If I adjust it one more, there you can see there's your green laser. So you've got your green laser, white light with laser, and white light only. So it works further on exactly the same as the VGL. You can adjust your modes, low, medium, high. If you switch it on, it will memorize that mode. And then of course, if you're going to activate the laser, it's going to memorize your laser. It's quite a simple and easy to use interface. Further on, they're exactly the same. Price differences between the two. The VGL, which is the light only model, this little guy, is going for $2,199. That's normal retail. And the version with the laser is $3,299. So please let me know in the comments, which one do you think is the better option? Do you prefer something with a laser, and why? Or do you prefer something without a laser? Or is it basically, if you buy one, grab the one with the laser, then you've got it in any case. Something that I've noticed on these lights, and I'd like to show you like a size comparison. Though I've got a nice little trusty pen, look how small this light is. It's so small, 2000 lumens, 300 meters throw. And something which I found remarkable about this light, just by testing it as a handheld, of course I didn't mount it on the AR and ran around in the garden and showing everyone, wow, look at my nice new light on the AR. I'm not, you can't do that. So while testing it, I actually took it off and I was using it as a handheld light. And it was quite comfortable handling this light as a handheld. And even using it with the laser. We, as you know, our office is in Palabora, so we basically next to the Kruger National Park. So going camping, going on a game drive, I found this light actually quite useful. It's an AR light, but I use it for game viewing. And it was quite simple. 2000 lumens is enough to not upset an elephant. Or at least we didn't. And then if you maybe spot something in a tree, maybe it's a bush baby, it's quite easy once you've got it on white light and you see the bush baby. Of course you're going to be holding the flashlight like this, either on your rifle or in your hand, and the backlight reflection is going to be directly on your face, so you will be able to spot eyes blinking at you quite quickly. So what we've noticed now in the Kruger National Park, spotting animals or game, so let's say in a tree we spotted a bush baby. And everyone in the vehicle, in the game drive vehicle, were asking, but where is it? I don't see it. And you say, but it's right there. They say, I don't see it. So it was quite easy to spot it out or point it out just by switching the switch, not switching the light off, so you can still eliminate the target. You can basically light it up. And then by switching it in the middle, we had the green laser on it. Then it's easy. They will say, oh, I see it. It's suddenly like someone managed to understand something in mathematics after the teacher explained it to you, and they said like, oh, they've got it. So suddenly they spotted the bush baby, and it was quite nice. So I found the laser useful in that sense, especially trying to spot it out. I know this light is designed for an AR, so possibly when there's more than one shooter, maybe you're shooting jackal, bush pigs, a laser can be useful to point out which one is your target. So it's a useful thing. Then of course the question that will rise up is, on this laser, can this laser be zeroed? Yes, a big yes, yes, yes. Any laser needs to be zeroed, or that's for a rifle. So you will be able to see on this light there at the bottom, there is a small little screw. Do you see it there? There's a small little screw for zeroing, and then on the opposite side by the USB port, there's the other screw. So there you can also zero it in. So this is for left and right, and that's for up and down. You'll see the light only version does not have those holes. Does not have those holes. And then of course, if you really want to spot the difference, you'll see the version with the laser is slightly bigger, slightly longer. Not much, same width, but slightly longer. You can see there's the little laser sitting there. And then of course it's only available in the green laser. So of course I'm going to show you the unboxing, and we're going to go on to give you some beam shots. To show you how impressive this little light is. It really impressed me, especially in the sense these little reflectors in here is tiny. It's tiny. If I compare it to something like, I don't see the i1R here on my shelf, but something very similar from the same company, I've got the V-Tiger. This is almost about the same size as an i5R from Olight. Now look at those reflectors. Look how small that reflector is compared to this. It's tiny, and they've got 300 meter throw out of this thing. 2000 lumens. Lumens is easy. But to get this amount of throw out of a small reflector, when I received the first stock out of this, the first test samples, and I took it out, I told my wife Clarissa, I said, you know what? I think these guys are taking a big shot at us. This is not going to be 300 meters throw. But after I tested it, I told her, I said, this is amazing. I can't understand how they managed to do it. So it's got very small reflectors there. It will outshine many other AR lights at 300 meters. That beam is incredible. But in any case, let's move on. I'm going to show you the unboxing, and then of course we're going to move over to some beam shots. Of course, the VGL is the version with white light only. 2000 lumens, 300 meters. Same specs between the two. Slightly short head, slightly longer head. So the VGL is light only, and the VGC is light with laser. That's the laser model without the laser. So of course, if you get your box, it's going to look like this. It's going to be nicely packaged like this. Please remember to remove the battery tab. This you need to open here at the bottom and take this tab out, and then you can charge your light. Please don't put it on charge with your tab still secured, as then you're going to email us and say, hey, I've been charging this light for 3 days or 7 days and it did not take charge. For us to reply and say, please remember to remove the battery tab. So if you've been watching this video, please give us a thumbs up. Please like and share and subscribe. But please remember, more importantly, remove your battery tab, which is at the bottom. So in your battery tab, once you take it out, you'll see a nice little 3600 18650 battery from Siriustac. It's a big boy, this guy. There you've got your charging cable. This is of course type C. We'll put it like this. If the camera wants to focus, there you can see it's type C cable that's included. You've got a nice little booklet, something to just dispose of, unless you like reading. If you don't like reading, just buy the light and ask us the questions. We'll explain it to you, or watch the video. And then of course you got a little bag here with a spare O-ring. And then you will see also differences between VGL and VGC. The VGC has got a laser. So you've got a little Allen key in the box to of course adjust your or zero out your laser of your light. So then of course there's your VGC. So that little Allen key you're actually going to use here at the bottom to zero out, to adjust your laser up and down or left and right. There we've got a focus beam again. Amazing little light. So next we're going to show you some beam shots. So I've got this SIG rangefinder that I'll be using to determine the distances of this bench. So let's zoom in. You'll see there's the bench. That bench is exactly 38.5 meters away from here. And if I move a little bit to the left, you see that wall there? That wall is 52.3 meters away from us. So this is where we're going to do our beam shots. Okay, so now we've got the VGC. You can see that's our dark reference. VGC is of course the version without the laser. So there's the beam. That is of course without the laser. That's the model without the laser. That bench is about 38 meters away. And the wall that you can see there is 50 meters away, roughly about 50 meters. You can see that's quite a nice beam shot. So let's see the one with the laser, which is of course the VGL. So there's the VGL. Of course the beams on these will be exactly the same. Same light, the only difference is you've got a laser on the VGL version. So let's switch the laser on as well. You can see there's the laser, clear clearly visible, even at 50 meters, and laser only, quite nicely. It also got a back trail on it, so there's light again. So let's dim down. There it's on medium mode with the laser, of course, and then low light, there's low mode. That's only 100 lumens. Look how bright this light is. There's on full power, and that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. That's of course the VGC VGL from Siriustac. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and yes, please comment. Let us know what you think of the video. They are available on TorchSA.com. Thank you for watching. God bless.